Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Edgar Berlanga is garbage truck juice. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Edgar Berlanga has recently come out, got a victory over Jason Quigley, a 12-round unanimous decision, which was hot-ass juice. A guy the level of Jason Quigley, you got to knock him out. You got to get him out of there. There's no excuse for this. This guy's a D-level fighter. And here's the thing about Edgar Berlanga. This guy's not some master boxer. His only claim to fame is his power. And if your power's overrated and you can't get a guy out of there who's been stopped multiple times, then what the hell are you doing? Think about this. Demetrius Andre blew out Jason Quigley in just a couple of rounds. A guy who has no power. And at the end of the day, if Edgar Berlanga can't even do the same, what does that say about him? This guy has to go to a decision. So if your power's overrated, your boxing ability is non-existent, what do you have? You have nothing. Edgar Berlanga is hot as juice. Not only that, you see a lot of people calling for the Edgar Berlanga Jaime Munguia fight. Oscar De La Hoya shot cold water on that right away because he's basically saying that fight's not going to happen, which is obviously stupid from Oscar De La Hoya because that fight actually makes a lot of sense. A lot of people would love to see the fight. I have Munguia winning that fight if that fight was to happen. I just think Munguia's a better fighter than Edgar Berlanga, and I don't even think that's saying much. But Oscar's a dummy for not making that fight happen, for not throwing Munguia into that fight, because I think that's a very winnable fight for Jaime Munguia. Now, at the end of the day, you see that a guy like Edgar Berlanga, he's nowhere near Canelo Alvarez level. He's not going to beat David Morrell, David Benavidez. He's not beating any top fighters at 168 pounds. He's simply not that guy. And he can't even get those fights made because he's on the zone and all of those guys are on the PBC. You see, Jaime Munguia, at the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya is not going to put him in there. So his best bet to get a top fight is a guy like John Ryder. Eddie Hearn could put him in there with John Ryder. That would be an interesting fight. And I think John Ryder beats Edgar Berlanga right now. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.